First and foremost, really, really proud of my team. What a tough effort to be able to go on the road, first game in the ACC against an outstanding opponent, and to defend the way that we did, to play with the toughness and the togetherness that we had for 40 minutes. Really proud of the effort that our guys gave. NC State coming in, they played the fastest pace in the league, averaging 83 points a game, 9 threes a game, and I thought our defense was outstanding throughout. I thought we were incredibly connected, played really hard, made things difficult for them, and we were able to get some stops, get out in transition, and I thought we did a pretty good job executing once we got strong. I thought there was a moment there in the first half where we didn't play as strong as needed against their pressure, but once we corrected that, I thought we were able to generate some good looks. Jamarius was outstanding on both sides. Obviously the scoring and the big shots, but I thought he did, equally as good of a job defensively, guarding one of the best guards in the country, in Smith. Our guys took on that challenge. We knew it wasn't a one-on-one challenge. We had to do it collectively as a group, and we did that. I thought Federico was outstanding, for him to, have to defend multiple ball screens so far away with how they shoot the basketball in a possession, and then come back on offense and set multiple ball screens and rim run and put pressure on the rim, and the energy that he played with. Sabande made some huge shots for us when they kind of got to a run. Great skip pass, and he made a 3 right in front of our bench that extended our lead and gave us a little bit of a cushion and kind of, excuse me, stymied their run a little bit. So again, just really proud of our guys. Big time win. We got to keep trying to get better.
Jeff, you talked a couple weeks ago, I remember we talked about how your team gets in foul trouble in the first half, and it kind of leads to a lot of different problems on the offensive end. With Blake getting those 2 fouls in 5 minutes, for your team to be able to still hang around and then go into the locker room with a lead, what's that say about the growth you guys have had in the last couple of weeks?
Well, again, I thought our bench guys. I mean, Nike's he's a 6th starter for us, but he comes off the bench. I thought Jorge gave good minutes. He rebounded well, he defended well. I thought Nate gave a really good 2 minutes, and obviously Federico. I mean, that's 4 guys off our bench that came in, especially in the first half, with Blake in foul trouble. Nike played with 2 fouls. Those guys came back in and gave us good minutes, and were smart in those moments to not pick up the third. I thought it was incredible growth for us.
Nike, I mean, we've talked about him now, I feel like the last 3 or 4 games. What have you seen change in him since VCU that's led him to probably be your most productive backcourt member in the last 4 or 5 games?
He's, I think, getting healthier. I think trusting his knee more, but I think also understanding, his role on this team, what we need him to do, and him feeling comfortable and confident in what's needed from him. And I think he has unbelievable support from his teammates. And that's something that's really big. I mean, those guys are so happy to have him, so proud of him for what he's going through and how he's battled back. And, you watch plays that he makes and things that he does, there's no one more excited than his teammates.
Jeff, speaking of roles, another quiet night for John, at least as the stat sheet's concerned. Do you think just as time goes on that the numbers are going to start piling up because they're going to spread out and create opportunities for him down low, or is there something you guys need to do to get him a little bit more involved?
Well, he's got to play better. It's bottom line. I mean, he has to play better. There are opportunities that are there. He's really, really important for us, but he's got to play better.
You guys, in the second half, had a double-digit lead, and twice NC State went on a run. And right out of a timeout or a break, both times you get those big shots. I think Nelly had the 4-point play, and then Nike, what you mentioned with the other one. I mean, again, can you just speak to the importance of, your guys stepping up, your veteran guards stepping up to make those shots and kind of kill all the momentum here on the road?
Yeah, our guys have a lot of confidence. They have a lot of confidence in themselves and what we do. They have a really good feel of what we're looking for, the things that are open. They have a really good feel for sharing the basketball and trying to make the right play. And we had some guys step up and, got fortunate, made some big-time shots. They weren't afraid in the moment. On the road, crowd's going nuts. They have a little bit of momentum, and those guys stepped up and made big plays.
Do you feel like Nelly needs to shoot the basketball more?
I think Man, we just won. We've just won 2 road games. I'm not worried about any of that stuff.
Okay.
Do you feel like your defense kind of pushed them out of their comfort zone? I think in the first half, 14 of the 34 shots by NC State were from three-point line. And other than Smith making those quick 2 at the beginning of the game, they only made 1 more after that.
Yeah, I just thought that we did a good job. I don't know if it forced them outside of their comfort zone, but I thought we just did a really good job of, we really wanted to try to take them off the three-point line. We really needed to play, compete on the basketball if you're guarding the ball, because I thought they had I think they have some outstanding one-on-one players. Our ball screen defense, we needed to do that. Burns got going in the first half and made some big plays. We'll live with that. That's contested. It's 2-pointers, contested 2-point shots. That's what, we want teams taking. But I just thought we fought throughout and, really did a good job of understanding tendencies.
Jeff, you talked a lot about Smith. I mean, Joyner was held to just a single point. I mean, how proud are you as a coach to limit their leading scorer coming in today without a field goal?
Yeah, I'm proud of our whole defense for everything that we did. We competed for 40 minutes. Again, like I said, there's some things we have to improve. Certainly defensive rebounding, but to be able to come on a road, first ACC game for a lot of these guys in a hostile environment against an outstanding team, and to a team that's averaging 83 to hold them to 60. To hold them to 6 threes. They were making 9 a game, and to turn them over, I think 12 times, that's a big time performance.
9 of those 12 turnovers were in the second half. Were there any adjustments, or was it kind of just reinforcing what you guys planned to do coming in?
It was just trying to reinforce, correcting some things, making sure we were over a little bit earlier with our help defense being a little bit more active. We got a feel for some of the things they were doing. We were able to get in passing lanes and get some steals, but again, it's all the credit to our guys for how hard they played and competed. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jeff.